So one of the things that I don't think a lot of folks realize, and even myself didn't know this until a few years ago, you were technically under contract with WCW until September 1st, but that means you couldn't appear at SummerSlam 91 at the Garden. But we do see the big gold belt. It becomes a part of a backstage skit where Bobby the Brain Heenan is going to go knock on Hulk Hogan's door. He's got the big gold belt in hand. So the belt actually arrives to the company before you're on TV, right?
Oh, I had FedEx it overnight.
I love it.
He said, "Prove it to me." I said, "I'll FedEx it right now."
The first promo that aired with Bobby the Brain Heenan was on Superstars of Wrestling on August 10th, 1991. And so here we are, even in advance of SummerSlam. And Bobby Heenan is saying that this belt represents the real world's champion. Never says your name, as far as I know, but he certainly teases over and over and over that something big is coming. And boy, that got wrestling fans talking. What'd you think of that creative, the real world's champion using the belt?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with it. Because when they said hands off, I actually just I kind of went into seclusion for a month.
Right.
Everybody just told me to lay low, and I did. So I didn't have anything to do with the creative, but I certainly didn't mind. I didn't mind it when it happened. You know?
So Jeremy People says, do you still have the Vegas big gold? After the WWF run, it was used in WCW once. Let me explain to everybody listening what the Vegas big gold is. As we've established, once upon a time, Rick took the NWA world title that we commonly refer to as the big gold belt on TV. That caused all kinds of lawsuits and injunctions. Eventually, the WWF decided to err on the side of caution, so they started to blur the belt out. And then just to make sure they were okay, they commissioned a tag belt to be modified to say world champion on it. And we would still blur the belt out. Now that was all happening while Reggie Parks was making a belt that looks just like the big gold as far as the shape and size and color and all that stuff. And then by the time it gets there, well, soon after, Rick is the actual world champion and we don't need it anymore. But you did hang on to that belt, and I think used it once in WCW, but I believe the rumor is you wound up gifting it to Hunter years later, right?
The NWA belt? No, I gifted that to him, yes, with a note that said, "I wish I could have dropped this to you in 1986.
Yeah.
Which to my knowledge, he has, hanging over his fireplace somewhere in his home. That's what I was told. So
I've heard the saying that it's hung in his office, his home office. So
no, in his office is NWA
the 10 pounds. Yeah,
which I sold to them. Which, as I've said before, I wish they'd sell back to me, but I guess that's not going to happen.
Me too.
Yeah.